The International Basketball Federation, more commonly known as FIBA, FIBA World, or FIBA International, from its French name Fédération Internationale de Basketball, is an association of national organizations which governs international competition in basketball. Originally known as the Fédération Internationale de Basketball Amateur, in 1989 it dropped the word amateur from its official name but retained the acronym. The BA now represents the first two letters of basketball. FIBA defines the international rules of basketball, specifies the equipment and facilities required, regulates the transfer of athletes across countries, and controls the appointment of international referees. A total of 215 national federations are members, organized since 1989 into 5 zones or commissions: Africa, Americas, Asia, Europe, and Oceania. The FIBA Basketball World Cup is a world tournament for men's national teams held every 4 years. Teams compete for the Naismith Trophy, named in honor of basketball's Canadian creator James Naismith. The tournament structure is similar but not identical to that of the FIFA World Cup in football. These tournaments occurred in the same year from 1970 through 2014, but starting in 2019, the Basketball World Cup will move to the year following the FIFA World Cup, a parallel event for women's teams. The FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup is also held quadrennially, from 1986 through 2014. It was held in the same year as the men's event but in a different country. The women's tournament will continue to be held in the same year as the FIFA World Cup. In 2009, FIBA announced 3 new tournaments: 2 12-team U17 World Championships to be played in July 2010, and an 8-team FIBA World Club Championship to be launched in October 2010. However, the FIBA World Club Championship did not materialize. In its place, FIBA instead relaunched its original World Club Championship for men, the FIBA Intercontinental Cup, in 2013. The newest worldwide FIBA tournaments for national teams are in the 3-player half-court variation, 3x3. The FIBA 3x3 U18 World Championships were inaugurated in 2011, and the FIBA 3x3 World Championships for senior teams followed a year later. All events include separate tournaments for men's, women's, and mixed teams. The U18 Championships, held annually, feature 32 teams in each individual tournament. The Senior Championships have 24 teams in each individual tournament, and are held in even-numbered years. History. The association was founded in Geneva in 1932, 2 years after the sport was officially recognized by the IOC. Its original name was Fédération Internationale de Basketball Amateur. 8 nations were founding members: Argentina, Czechoslovakia, Greece, Italy, Latvia, Portugal, Romania, and Switzerland. During the 1936 Summer Olympics held in Berlin, the federation named James Naismith, the founder of basketball, as its honorary president. FIBA has organized a World Championship, now known as World Cup, for men since 1950 and a Women's World Championship, now known as the Women's World Cup, since 1953. From 1986 through 2014, both events were held every 4 years, alternating with the Olympics. As noted above, the Men's World Cup will be moved to a new 4-year cycle, with tournaments in the year before the Summer Olympics, after 2014. In 1989, FIBA opened the door to Olympic participation by professionals, such as players from the NBA in the United States. rather than just to amateurs, as had been the case up until that point in time. At this point, the Fédération Internationale de Basketball Amateur became the Fédération Internationale de Basketball, but retained FIBA as an abbreviation. The federation headquarters moved to Munich in 1956, then returned to Geneva in 2002. In 1991, it founded the FIBA Hall of Fame. The first induction ceremony was held on 12 September 2007, during Eurobasket 2007. During its 81st anniversary in 2013, FIBA moved into its new headquarters, the House of Basketball, at Mies. Patrick Baumann is the current Secretary General of FIBA. Presidents 1932 to 1948, Leon Buford 1932 to 1939, James A. Naismith 1948 to 1960, Willard Grime 1960 to 1968, Antonio dos Reis Carnero 1968 to 1976, Abdul Munaim Wabi 1976 to 1984, Gonzalo Puyat II 1984 to 1990, Robert Busnell 1990 to 1998, Georgie Killian 1998 to 2002, Abdoulaye Samoro 2002 to 2006, Dr. Carl Kentucky Ching 2006 to 2010, Bob Elphinston 2010 to 2014, Ivan Mainini 2014 present, Horatio Murator. Secretaries General 1932 to 1976, Renato William Jones 1976 to 2002, Borislav Stankovic 2002 present, Patrick Baumann. Tournaments. World Champions. The Youth Olympic Games are a new 19 event, played in FIBA 3x3 format. Continental Champions 3x3 World Champions FIBA World Rankings. Number 1 Men's Team, United States. Number 1 Women's Team, United States. Number 1 Boys Team, United States. Number 1 Girls Team, United States. Number 1 Combined Ranking, United States. Sponsors: Champion, Intersport, Japan Airlines, Molten, Peak, Tisset.